To go there, and I'm going to bring us in and say, so last night we were out at one of these social functions here at Event Tech Live, and I was having the most amazing conversation, and it was about how AI is going to shape the future of the events industry. So we were here with David and Jim from Eventine, and we were going to come and we were going to actually do an episode today. And then we were kind of talking about it and we're like, no, it's going to be a little bit longer than the 10 minutes. So this is going to be kind of a teaser for what we're going to talk about on the episode that we're going to record in the next couple of weeks.
So, tell us a little bit about the company as you introduce yourself, and then give me a good sense of why AI.
Eventine is an event management software company that I founded, and we work with large and small associations, nonprofits, to help them organize events throughout the year. And Jim?
I'm also working with Eventine to help them expand the sales efforts and business development efforts, as well as improving some of the on-site operations. And when we talk about AI, we're talking about what the vision for the application of AI can be for the event planning industry. And we already see some early indications of what's happening, and we're thinking about what might happen next over the next 6 months, 18 months, 24 months.
And one of the things or at least I was saying, and is AI as it's coming is going to be a seismic shift. It is literally, we talked about things like the metaverse and Google Glasses had come along, and everyone's like, it's going to change the event industry. It's not going to change it like AI is going to change it, because for planners are going to have to relearn what they used to do. Right? Because the mundane tasks, those boring tasks, the slog of doing, taking abstracts and creating summaries, and then those summaries of sessions that turn into social media posts, AI is going to handle that. And so that means planners are going to have to relearn how to be creative, right? Because now they're not going to be crunched for so much time. And I think that was one of the things that we were talking about last night. And the shift is going to be fast, and it's going to be huge.
And one of the ideas we talked about last night, given my realm in the business development side, is how it's going to change the RFP process and the response process, and how it's going to compress timelines or actually provide the opportunity for the reviewers of the proposals to actually focus on what's relevant and not just check a box.
And one of the most tangible things I think that we can apply AI on early on is in the organization and management side of things, in the run-up of the event. In other words, change the way the organizer interfaces with the software. So rather than have to spend hours going through the help files and training videos and all of that, they can use plain English. And they can say, I would like to build an agenda. Let's put a session on Monday morning at 11. Oh, no, move that over to Tuesday morning at 11. A little bit like Minority Report. A little bit like this, but you're using plain English. So those are the types of things.
Yeah, and so I think, for everyone, for this episode that we're going to have, coming up, because we're going to flesh this out a little bit more on all of the ways that we see AI changing the industry. And so this conversation is going to be, important, so I hope everyone tunes in or at least watches it. But I think for us, it'll give us an idea of, what you guys are going to put into the platform, right? What's going to be important? For us, for me, it's going to be when I'm looking at vendors in the future, am I going to go with the one that has AI built in and makes my job easier, or am I going to continue on that painful process that I've had in the past? AI is going to be able to handle everything, for your event, from, capturing and parsing through attendee data to sessions to even travel. It's going to be huge. So I think that this episode, we're going to go run a full hour on that one, and we're going to take a deep dive.
Well, looking forward to it. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. We are really looking forward to producing this particular episode in a couple of weeks, and very happy that you're here on site at Event Tech Live in Vegas. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. We'll be back soon.